Now, Debbie, I want to talk to you about what's your favorite part about working with Mayan and George?
Oh my goodness. Well, this is a comedy legend right here, and I grew up watching him. He is, the first Latino comic I saw, like where I felt like he was speaking about my family and my life. And so to work with him every day, I have to pinch myself because I'm like, I'm working with George Lopez. It's still like I'm like standing next to him right now. It's crazy. And Mayan is so amazing. She's inherited his comedy chops, and she's a force of her own. And the two are just so open, and they share their stories with me, which makes my job a lot easier because I have two muses here that inspire all the episodes.
That's amazing to hear. Yeah, exactly.
I've never heard her say that before. No.
Just for the camera,
A little jet lag will do to somebody.
Mayan, for you, what is it like, working with your dad when you came into this? What was that emotion? Did you feel like, oh God, did I say yes to this? Like, what were you feeling?
I think the first season we were really both trying to navigate what it was because, we've seen, like, fathers and daughters have worked with each other, but even sometimes our characters would have conversations that we've never had in real life. And so, like, what you would see on camera is, like, real emotion, which I think as the series has gone on is what makes Lopez versus Lopez so special, is that it is a lot of heart and has a lot of truth along with, like, laughter, because some laughter is a release and laughter is healing. And I think, look, a sitcom doesn't solve everything, with your dad, but what it does is that it creates time with him that I am getting back, and we get to create something together that I'll be able to show my kids someday, and it'll be something that's really beautiful to have and to be able to help and connect with audiences, and like they get to see us. It's in them. It's beautiful.
Amazing to hear.
Never been better behaved, though, by the way.
Yeah.
Especially you have your daughter there, you have Debbie there, you got people there. You're like, man, I can't even sneak out, go have a couple of drinks, come back a little bit sideways. But that's all right, I'll, for the good of the better, yes.
Oh, jeez.
But they say you're not supposed to drink alcohol on NBC Universal Property.
Dad.
Oh, yeah, no, we don't.
Never.
We could never consider that.
Now, of course, George, I want to talk about that because going into that, how do you feel like this show has strengthened your relationship with your daughter?
I grew up wanting to do this, so to be able to do it with my only child and to be able to have it be a success. We saw a bunch of other fathers and daughters try to work together, and they unfortunately were not successful. So it's the idea that have the show be good for one, and then have it be something that you will remember always. And then the audience likes it as well. So I think it's just a place I wouldn't have imagined myself here. So I thank Debbie all the time.
Yeah.
I would not have written this show for myself.
Some good things could happen at TikTok at 2 a.m. So, you never know.
Okay, perfect. And just lastly, George, you're getting this Lifetime Achievement Award. Talk to me about what you want your legacy to be, because these awards and accolades are important, but what do you want people to remember George Lopez for?
Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter what. I don't think it's important what people remember me for. I mean, it's never been easy to be honest in any particular form, especially in the entertainment business. I have been. So I would rather my legacy be, I forgot I hated that guy.
There's no better answer than that coming from George Lopez. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all, and congratulations on the show.